That girl was Minato Aman, a voice actress, although he did not recognize her immediately. She was startled too, bowing apologetically for shouting earlier. Kazuma apologized back, explaining that he should have knocked. When he asked if she had heard about this secret spot from the head of the library committee, she nodded. He decided to step outside so she could finish changing. After a few minutes, she invited him back in. Feeling awkward, Kazuma asked why she had been changing clothes in a hidden library of all places. Aman explained that she needed a quiet location to rehearse singing and dancing. She was preparing for an upcoming debut event as a voice actress, though she confessed she was not very popular. Kazuma also noticed her large portable mirror, clear evidence of her dedication. Curious, he asked why she wasn't in class. Her eyes lowered. That morning, she said, she had arrived only to find her desk pushed into the hallway with a sign reading, "No seat for you." Kazuma froze. It was the exact humiliation he had experienced. Before he could speak, his phone buzzed repeatedly. Messages from Rua. She demanded to know where he was, asked if he had watched her latest video, and wondered if she should reveal his name to her fans so they could track him down. She told him she might forgive him if he carried his desk back to class and begged. The look of disgust on his face made Aman pause. Kazuma regained his composure and turned his attention back to her. If she was truly a Takei scholarship student, he asked himself, why was she experiencing the same harassment? Aman confessed she wasn't popular at her agency. She believed her plain appearance and soft voice made her unsuitable for the limelight. Kazuma disagreed, saying that although her bangs hid her face, her voice sounded cute. His unexpected compliment made her blush, though she quickly denied it. She compared herself to Rua, explaining that fans had already attacked her online after Rua's livestream. She said she didn't choose to work with Rua. The agency had decided she would be the supporting role behind Rua's spotlight. Kazuma suspected Rua had orchestrated the desk incident out of jealousy, especially because their unit debut would place them side by side. He tried to explain this, but Aman insisted she understood her place. She was the supporting role, and she did not want to drag anyone down. Her determination struck him. She had been practicing since morning, fueled by genuine passion rather than pride or status. Kazuma admired her dedication, offering to keep her company and provide feedback, though he warned he was just an amateur. Her face brightened, and she took his hand gratefully, saying she would count on him. Kazuma, flustered by her closeness, realized something. This girl was much cuter than Rua could ever hope to be. Lunch break finally rolled around, and the moment it did, Kazuma's thoughts drifted to Minato. She'd been practicing non-stop since early morning, pushing herself so hard he worried she'd collapse from dehydration. So he grabbed a drink and headed her way, only to hear someone calling his name from behind. "Hey, Kazuma, where have you been all day? Skipping classes now?" He didn't even need to look. That shrill, overconfident voice belonged to none other than the school's self-proclaimed princess, Rua. Rua stomped toward him dramatically, launching into her usual monologue. "Why are you ignoring me? You blocked me on Messenger. Just so you know, no one, and I mean no one, ignores Rua-sama. Or is it that my face is too beautiful for you to look at? Embarrassed?" He just walked past her. Rua's offended gasp was almost comical, and before she could escalate, someone else butted in. It wasn't her. It was a delinquent-looking boy glaring at Kazuma. This was Asano, the baseball team's future star, a scholarship athlete who apparently had nothing better to do than orbit around Rua like some loyal pig. Kazuma's only thought, if he has time to tail Rua everywhere, he should be training. Maybe take a page from Minato's dedication. Asano's face darkened. "What's that look? You mocking me?" Without warning, he swung a punch, but Kazuma had moved long before the fist reached him. Asano blinked in confusion. "I threw the punch, didn't I? Why didn't I feel anything?" He spun around and froze. Kazuma was already behind him. A chill ran down Asano's spine. When did he get there? Didn't I hit him? Did I miss? How weak am I? Kazuma tilted his head casually. "What's wrong, Asano? Losing your edge?" That did it. Asano's anger boiled over, and he drew back for another punch. But Rua suddenly dove between them. "Stop it!" Asano faltered immediately, almost tripping over himself. Rua pointed a finger at him. "Only I get to mess with Kazu seriously. You don't lay a finger on him unless I say so. Know your place." Asano, hopelessly smitten with her, caved on the spot. Kazuma, however, gave Rua a cold, gleaming stare. She blushed. "What is it, Kazu?" He stepped closer and said in an icy tone, "Don't flatter yourself. Nobody, absolutely nobody, has the right to bully me. I don't care who they are." Rua flinched. Even she wasn't ready for that. "Just leave me alone," he finished. She sank to the ground as her classmates rushed to comfort her. "What's wrong, Ruahime? What is that guy's problem?" But Rua was barely listening. Heart beating like a drum, she thought. Kazu was so cool. Hours passed as she practiced through the morning into lunchtime. She nearly collapsed from exhaustion at one point, prompting Kazuma to catch her in his arms. She thanked him warmly, saying his support had helped her more than he realized. He brushed it off, pretending it was nothing, and redirected her attention to technique. He noticed her spin transitions were unsteady and suggested she walk back to center instead. She felt that wouldn't look good. Kazuma then proposed she jump back in a single motion, demonstrating, without thinking, a flawless mid-air flip. Aman stared in disbelief, reminding him normal people could not do that. Kazuma awkwardly changed the subject, pointing out her frequent slouch. He suggested she embrace it in a stylistic way, perhaps like a purring cat. She shyly played along, posing for him with adorable cat gestures. He struggled to maintain composure. When he suggested adding cat ears and a tail to match the idea, she hesitated, saying it wouldn't suit their official performance. Kazuma asked gently whether she was truly content with being overshadowed. But before she could answer deeply, she mentioned wanting to practice acting instead, her true passion. She wanted to become a voice actress for anime roles. Her enthusiasm impressed him. When she asked if he had dreams of his own, he admitted he wanted nothing more than to be ordinary. She told him sincerely that she believed he could achieve it. Feeling closer, she tried to ask whether he would. Before she could finish, the door burst open. Rua had arrived. Rua loudly demanded to know why Kazuma was with that trash voice actress.